Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Tech Conversations. Firstly, if you haven't already, make sure to check out LuxAlgo. LuxAlgo is an AI platform that lets you build and deploy your own trading indicators, powered by some legendary tools and used by over 15,000 traders, including myself. And I'll actually show you one of their own premium indicators later on in today's video. But right now, if you sign up to LuxAlgo by using my link in the description below, you can get up to 45% off their premium features. Keep in mind, you can also get 30 days risk-free, so why not try them out? So go ahead and check out LuxAlgo. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Also, make sure to check out the Discord, completely free to join. I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. We're almost at 11,000 members in here, so thank you to everyone that's joined our Discord. Now let's get right into today's video. So earnings season is finally here. So we have some pretty big companies announcing earnings this week. One of them, which we will talk about here today, is Netflix. So let's get right into this video. When does Netflix have earnings? So let's start by taking a look at the most anticipated earnings for this week. Now, where can we find that? So we can find that in our Discord. So if we go back to our Discord and we scroll up to the welcome section here, notice that there is an earnings calendar channel here. So if we go to the earnings calendar channel, here we post the most anticipated earnings for every single week. And so as you can see here, the most anticipated earnings for the week beginning July 13th. So where is Netflix? Netflix is right here under Thursday. So that means Netflix will announce earnings on Thursday. And as you can see, it's under the after close column. So that means that Netflix will announce earnings this Thursday after the market closes. So we're very close here to earnings for Netflix. So let's go back here to Robinhood. Now, for transparency, I do own a few shares of Netflix here. Nothing crazy. This is a very small portion of my portfolio. Now, the very first thing that I like to do is I like to find what the earnings implied move or earnings expected move currently is. In other words, how much are investors expecting Netflix stock to move for earnings as of right now? And remember, we find this by taking a look at how much the at the money straddle costs, and then we multiply that value by 0.85. And remember, a straddle is an option strategy where we buy a call, we buy a put. They both have the same strike price and the same expiration date. But with the at the money straddle, we're specifically using the at the money call and the at the money put. So let's go into the options here for Netflix. Let's take a look here at how much the at the money straddle currently costs. Now remember, for the expiration date here, we need to make sure that we select the first expiration date that comes after the earnings date. So again, the earnings date is July 16th. So the first expiration date after that is July 17th. So I'm going to leave it as July 17th there. Now let's go ahead and let's start by selecting the at the money call and the at the money put. So currently we're on calls. Now the at the money call is going to be the call option whose strike price is as close to the current share price. So that's going to be the $73 strike price option here. This is the at the money call. We're going to go ahead and select that. Then we're going to switch over to puts. Same thing, we want to select the at the money put. So the at the money put is going to be the put option whose strike price is as close to the current share price as possible. That's also going to be the one at the $73 strike. So let's go ahead and select that. And as you can see, Robinhood recognizes this as a straddle. More specifically, this is the at the money straddle. So what we care about here is how much does this currently cost? This costs $5.85. So we take that number, when you multiply that by 0.85, we get $4.97. So what that means is that as of right now, investors are expecting Netflix share price to move up or down about $4.97. And if we take that value and divide by the current share price, we get a move up or down of about 6.8% as of right now. So again, that's just an estimate, not a guarantee, and it can still change because there are still a few days left until earnings. Now let's take a look here at what has historically happened in the last couple of quarters. So we can go over to Market Chameleon to see this here. So as you can see, we're on Market Chameleon here. We're on this implied moves and IV crush section. So if you take a look at this section on the right, Netflix post earnings movement. So the last earnings report Netflix had was on April 16th. The options prices predicted a plus or minus 7.4% post earnings move. Again, right now it's plus or minus 6.8%, but I would not be surprised if it moved up a little bit more before earnings, compared to a minus 9.7% actual move. So the options market overestimated Netflix stock earnings move 46% of the time in the last 13 quarters. The predicted move after earnings announcement was plus or minus 8.1% on average, versus an average of the actual earnings move of 7.6% in absolute terms. So let me know in the comment section below, how much do you think Netflix will move for earnings and which way? Now, with that being said, let's go over to TradingView and let's take a look at the chart for Netflix. There are some very interesting things to keep in mind here as we approach earnings. So I'm going to head on over to TradingView here. Now, here we are on TradingView. Again, I'll put a link to TradingView in the description below. This is a really great charting tool. As you can see, we are on Netflix, and we are currently on the weekly chart here. Now, like I mentioned earlier, let me first show you one of LuxAlgo's premium indicators here very quickly. This is going to be their signals and overlays indicator. So this indicator comes with confirmation and exit signals. So confirmation signals, which are denoted by these red and green boxes you see here, these aim to confirm any potential action a trader might take, and they're more effective when used in confluence with other features. There are also exit signals, so denoted by these blue and orange X's that you see here. So these exit signals aim to confirm and help traders find areas to consider exiting a position based on a previous confirmation signal. So for example, if you saw this confirmation signal here and you were already bearish, that could have helped you potentially gone short here. And then these X's here could have potentially helped you find an area to consider exiting your position. We also have the smart trail, which is this blue and red shaded area in the middle. So an uptrend is indicated when the price is above the smart trail, and a downtrend is indicated when the price is below the smart trail here. And then you can also use these shaded areas of the smart trail as potential areas of support or resistance. Finally, we have the reversal zones, so these red and green shaded areas at the top and bottom here. So each zone is designed to help the user find potential tops or bottoms here. So again, go ahead and check out LuxAlgo. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Now let's get into this. Let's take a look here at the chart for Netflix. So we're starting on the weekly chart here. So I'm going to go ahead and first start by zooming out here quite a bit. And there's something very interesting to note here. If we go back almost 13 years. So as you can see now, we're looking at this from present time all the way back to 2013. So the very interesting thing about this is that you can see here, we have this red line, we have this blue line. Those represent the 50 and 100 week simple moving averages. And then we have this green line. So this is the 200 week simple moving average. So Netflix has already fallen below both the 50 and 100 week simple moving average. But as you can see here, it's approaching the 200 week simple moving average. It's really close to it right now. So it's very interesting about this. So if you look at the last 13 years, Netflix has only closed below its 200-week simple moving average 3 times. And all 3 of those have been more recently. So the first time was right here. This was in 2022. And then very shortly here in August of 2023. And then again right here, September of 2023. It has not, in the last 13 years, closed below its 200-week simple moving average besides those 3 times. And as you can see, it's back now to its 200-week simple moving average. Now, if we switch over to the monthly chart instead here, on the monthly chart, we have something very similar with the 50-month simple moving average. If you go back 13 years, Netflix has only fallen below its 50-month simple moving average twice. So here, as you can see, and then it actually fell a lot more, and then here as well. So something very interesting to keep in mind. As you can see, it's getting very close here on the monthly chart to its 50-month simple moving average. Now let's go back to the weekly chart. Now let's end this off with a very interesting chart pattern that is very close to being triggered here. And so we actually talked about this in the last earnings report that Netflix had, when I covered Netflix right before its last earnings. So this is going to be a potential head and shoulders chart pattern. So this is a bearish chart pattern. And so let me draw this chart pattern. And as you can see, I've already drawn one part of it. So usually what we tend to see here is a rise in price before pulling back. So this would be what they call the left shoulder here. Now the next part would be a rise in price again, this time higher than the left shoulder, before again another pullback. And so let's go ahead and draw this one here now. So this would be the head here. And then finally, we would see another rise in price again, but not as high as the head here, before again a third pullback. So let's draw this part now. This would be the right shoulder here. So something like that right there. So we have a left shoulder, we have a head, and then we have the right shoulder here. And so what is missing for this chart pattern here? So the only part missing here is a break of what is known as the neckline. So you draw the neckline by connecting the low after the left shoulder and the low after the head here. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that there, and then I'm going to extend this here. And then I'm also going to extend this the other way like this. So something like that right there. So again, as you can see, we connected the low after the left shoulder and the low after the head. And then we extend that line. This is the neckline here. So this is what Netflix needs to break through for the head and shoulders to trigger. And as you can see here, where has Netflix been finding support the last few weeks? Right at the neckline. So bulls are fighting very hard to ensure that Netflix does not break through this neckline, because that would trigger this potential head and shoulders chart pattern. But most of it has formed already. The left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Now it just needs to break this neckline here. And so Netflix earnings here in the next few days may be the deciding factor in what happens here. If this head and shoulders chart pattern gets triggered, or if Netflix finally starts to recover. So let me know what you guys think Netflix will do for earnings. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Check out the Discord, link to that in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys next time.